At Sharon's place, Mariah asks whether Nick's getting pancakes this morning. Sharon snaps that he didn't come home last night, so she doesn't know what he's getting. Mariah notes he was looking for her at the club. They discuss Sharon removing her ring. Mariah worries Nick saw it. She reminds her mother she's keeping a secret about JT and urges her to make amends. Mariah gets a text from Tessa, then tells Sharon their date went great until Tessa left to meet another woman. Sharon's sorry, but Mariah doesn't want to talk, and wonders why Hilary's not blowing up her phone about work. At Jabo, Kyle looks on as Billy interacts irritably with Gloria, who needles him about Phyllis. He assures her they'll be back on track in no time. In Phyllis' bed, Nick opens his eyes and focuses on his ex-wife, who states, "That happened." After, in the kitchen, neither of them has complaints, but agree this isn't good. Phyllis calls Summer, and is relieved she's not coming home. Phyllis and Nick reason that they're technically two single consenting adults, but they're in love with their significant others, and agree to keep the tryst a secret. He goes to shower and Kyle arrives, concerned that Phyllis missed their meeting. She pretends she's sick. Kyle notices Nick's jeans, and Phyllis lies that they're Billy's. He's in the shower. Kyle settles in and remarks that he just saw Billy. So is the guy upstairs the pizza delivery guy? Or did Ravi give her a full reboot? Phyllis admits to having a one-time thing and warns if he doesn't want to hurt his uncle, he'll keep it to himself. Kyle cryptically replies she can count on him. As much as he can count on her. Later, Phyllis and Nick agree they get one another, and wish each other luck. No one will ever hear about last night. In her hospital room, Hilary sobs to an emotional Devon that she's so sorry. He assures her it's not her fault. Hill feels she never should have been in the car and laments she was supposed to be Shauna's guardian, not her friend. Devon soothes that the only thing that matters is that she's alive, all he cares about is getting her through this. Talk turns to their baby. They didn't even get to know if it was a boy or girl. Devon admits he'd started to pick out names. Hilary breaks down again. Nate appears and Hilary wonders if he's there to heckle her recovery. He notes a sense of humor's a good sign, as Devon explains he saved her life. Hill thanks him. Suddenly Nate seems to falter, as thought something's wrong, but covers when Devon questions him. After Hilary has another transfusion, she and Devon discuss the show. Hilary urges him to let Mariah do it, she'll do great. At Jabo, Gloria asks if Kyle found Phyllis. He definitely did. Glo questions him about some expense discrepancies, then goes to ask Billy, who snaps at her. Kyle's curiosity is piqued. Phyllis wheels in and Kyle mocks her quick recovery. Phyllis joins Billy and has a rant about why he's pissed her off. She decides they're both screw-ups and asks him to come home. Billy kisses her passionately. They talk about having make-up sex. She confronts his poker game last night and wants him to go to Gamblers Anonymous. Billy becomes angry and defensive. He'll take time to decide if he wants to come home. Kyle watches him storm out. Nick arrives at home, where Sharon asks about him not coming home. Nick gestures to her ring, he got the message. Sharon wasn't ending things. Nick vows to convince her they're too good together to throw it away. They rehash him pretending to be JT. Nick apologizes for scaring her, and tries to explain how he's feeling. Sharon loves him even more for fighting for them, and lets him put the ring back on her finger. At the dive bar, Tessa and Mariah confer about Devon and Hilary not answering calls. Mariah muses about Tessa having to work for Devon last night. Just then, he calls Mariah and breaks the news about Hilary and the baby. Mariah cries, then learns Hilary insists she do the show. After, Mariah goes on air and shares the difficult news. At the hospital, Nate gets a text that the Curtis test results are in, and looks concerned. In Hilary's room, she and Devon watch Mariah fight tears as she sings Hilary's praises on the Hilary Hour. After, Devon urges Hilary to rest. Nate appears in the doorway. Devon joins him and learns Hilary's still experiencing massive bleeding. He doesn't think Hilary's going to make it.